I'm getting money, you see me. Stack it up to the ceiling. If you're looking for me, you know just where to find me. I'm on a pod with TC, with TC. Oh, I'm on a pod with TC, with TC.
All right, welcome. This is Financial Literacy with TC. I'm your boy TC. This episode is to be very intentional about talking specifically about the CTA, the Corporate Transparency Act, and then also the BOI, which is the Beneficial Owner Information Act. So two things that I want to get accomplished with this episode is to inform individuals who still don't know what the Corporate Transparency Act is and who still don't know what the beneficial owner information filing requires. So with that being said, I want to definitely make sure I cover that. And then also we're going to go through how simple and easy it is to get on the FinCEN website, and that's being able to file your own beneficial owner information and make sure you don't accrue any of those severe penalties. You could be talking about $500 per day for not filing, and with inflation, you're talking about $591. So, and you can face up to $10,000 in fines and up to 2 years imprisonment. While that's a severe penalty, you don't want to mess around with something that impacts you and your business. So it's definitely important that you understand what is needed and what is being asked, and when the timetable to do it is. And you definitely want to make sure you take care of this before January 1st, 2025. It's currently November 20th, 2024, so you definitely want to take care of it as soon as possible. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. So the beneficial ownership information, BOI, refers to individuals who ultimately own and control a company or a legal entity. It's crucial for enhancing transparency, combating financial crimes like money laundering and tax evasion. So what they're asking for is beneficial owner information, specifically to individuals who own 25% of a company's equity. Someone who has significant influence or decision making in that business. They're also, with that, requiring your full legal name, requiring your date of birth, the address that you reside at, the residential address, and then the ownership percentage for whoever controls $25 or 25% or more of the company. And why it's being collected, again, it's to promote corporate transparency for corporations, LLC owners, to prevent misuse of entities for illegal activities, and to comply with the global anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing standards. So there's a lot of reasons right there. The entity that's collecting this information is government agencies, so your financial regulators, tax authorities like the IRS, financial institutions, they have this document as well, and a lot of compliance departments require this stuff as well. So that is the why. Again, if you're not familiar with the beneficial ownership information, you should do so. How this all came about, the U.S., I believe in 2021, came up with the Corporate Transparency Act, the CTA, which mandates that certain entities file beneficial owner information with the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, FINCEN. So they created that act, and basically they're mandating that corporations, LLCs, and any other entities similar, they have to report who the beneficial owner of their entities or the corporation is. So foreign entities have to register as well. There are a few who can be exempt. So publicly traded companies can be exempt. Large companies meeting specific thresholds, they don't have to report a beneficial owner. What is reported is just information, again, like I said, on individuals who own 25% or more of the corporation or the company. For newly formed entities, you need to file within 30 days of registering. So in 2024, January 2024 is when this went into effect. So if you got your LLC or S Corp or C Corp during 2024, you would have had, I believe, 30 days to fill out this BOI registration information. For business owners, for corporations and LLCs that were formed prior to January 1st, 2024, which would make you an existing entity, filing must be completed before January 1st, 2025. So that's coming up. And so it's very important that you understand you don't want to play games and run the risk of not meeting the requirements. And, you know, as a business owner, you definitely don't want to pay penalties, and you damn sure don't want to look at any jail time. So that being said, hopefully that was a good explanation for you and you understand again the severity. So now what I want to do is share my screen and then actually show what it looks like when it comes to filing beneficial, the BOI, and there's an e-filing system. So you want to go to the BOI filing in fincin.gov. It's very simple. You want to go there. All right, and you want to go to, you can file two different ways. There's e-filing, which is what we're going to do for today. So then you'll click on that. Once you do the e-filing, and it's really just reading. So you'll go to file. You can do file PDF, which I believe is, so it'll give you the document that you can print out, paper format. Let's just see what it looks like here. You need the Adobe reader, which I don't have. So, all right. So I'm not going that route. And then you can file online, the web. So that's the one we're going to click on. And as you can see, all you're doing is simply reading what is being asked and required. So the beneficial ownership information report, and it has tabs where, so they try to make it very easy for you. It says need help. You click the drop down. It doesn't hurt to click it just to read and make sure you understand what you're getting into. For those who aren't as tech savvy, this will be your guide. So initial report, it breaks it down by boxes. So 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. And so it's a drop down. So if it's your initial filing, your initial report, that's very important because you can see there will be some updates that will need to be done in the future. Or you might need to, something might change in your business or your corporation. People might move, people might die. You might have to correct a prior report, or you might make an error. So just knowing that those are other options when it comes to filing. So again, we'll do the initial report, the date prepared. This feature fills it in automatically. So it's November 20th, 2024. So you see it's already highlighted there. The Privacy Act and Paperwork Reduction Act notice. I'm not going to read all this, but it doesn't hurt if you're not. It doesn't hurt to be educated on what the Privacy Act when it comes to your information. Just making sure that they're letting you know that they won't be soliciting your information to other third-party companies or organizations. Is essentially normally what the Privacy Act pertains to. All right. So, requesting to receive a FinCEN ID. It's not a bad idea to do that. Again, clicking the drop down to let you know what they're referencing. So foreign pooled investment vehicle. If you don't know what that is, then it means it doesn't probably apply to you. And then this is when you get to filling in your information. So if you're doing it this way with the e-filing, I would recommend you have a digital picture of your identification, and have your legal documents like your EIN number, having your operating agreement, just anything that pertains to your corporation or your business, your LLC, having your EIN, having your operating agreement, having your state registration, just listing that you're registered with the state. So it doesn't hurt to have those things in digital format, because there is a part where it'll ask for you to provide a copy or provide a digital image of the supporting document. So we're just going to make up. Actually, we won't make up. We'll do. So for this one, we'll just call it TC. TC Business. All right. And you'll see tax identification type. So if it's an EIN, if it's a social security number, or if it's a foreign number, you'll just put that number in. This would be a make-believe number, and it's 9 digits. EIN. Then you'll be looking, obviously, what country. Obviously, United States. And if you don't understand why it needs this information, it helps to click the tab, and it kind of gives you what it's looking for. Domestic reporting company. Get into your address. So I would take this to mean the physical address of your business or corporation. In the city that it resides. next. So this one here is important. 16, it says existing reporting company. And if you hover over it, it'll say existing reporting company. Check this box if reporting company was created or registered before January 1st, 2024. Do not check the box if the reporting company was created or registered on or after January 1st, 2024. Companies that check this box are not required to report any company applicants. Proceed to part 3. So that's very significant. If your business or corporation was created before January 1st, 2024, you want to click this existing reporting company box. If your business, LLC, corporation was registered on or after January 1st, 2024, you want to proceed on. So that's very important. All right. So for this example, I'm going to pretend that I created my entity on January 1st, 2024. So I will not check the box. So then go down. I don't have a FinCEN ID. Do the last name. Address type could be business. Must be. Want to make sure you put in the appropriate format. That'll help. And then it asks for the address, so business address. The state drop down is a little bit more complicated. So you're better off just that way. All right. So form of identification and issuing jurisdiction. Again, if you're confused or don't know what it's asking for, what it's looking for, hit that drop down and do some reading. So for this, I'm gonna do a driver's license. And then the issuing state. And then, like I said, you definitely want to try to have your identification in a digital format or a file, because then you can just drop your image or your document into this little document box, and then it'll be supported when you submit your filing. So if your child has a business and they are the beneficial owner, this is the box you're going to check parent as the parent or guardian instead of the minor child. Again, click the box, give you a little bit more detail. FinCEN ID. If you are told you're exempt, this will be the box you'll check here. Legal name and date of birth. So again, this is where you get into your specific legal name and date of birth. And then again, identifying documents. Once you've done that, as you can see, it'll say complete the report. So it'll say provide your email, and you'll get an email confirmation, first and last name. It'll have you make sure that you have given the necessary information. And then it does have this compliance reminder: the willful failure to report and complete a beneficial owner information to FinCEN, the willful failure to update beneficial ownership information provided to FinCEN when previously reported information changes, or the willful provision of false and fraudulent beneficial information to FinCEN may result in civil and criminal penalties. A person may also be subject to civil and criminal penalties for willfully causing a reporting company to report incomplete or false beneficial owner information. So that is your reminder and your notice that they ain't playing games. So obviously, once you put in the necessary information, you'll hit submit, and you will receive a digital receipt, and it will just say you have filed your beneficial owner. So obviously, this is where I will not continue, but I just wanted to give you a brief look at how easy and simple it is, because you do not want to catch yourself being lazy and negligent and not doing your due diligence, because that could cause you problems financially, and you don't want that as a business owner. So with that being said, hopefully you found it beneficial when it comes to the information that I shared. This is Financial Literacy with TC, and I just want to make sure that our community is really prepared for this new enactment, and I want to make sure that we understand the seriousness, and I just want to provide a resource and a tool for those who don't understand and don't know how to proceed. This is a tool for you to use and be able to make sure you go and get registered, so that way you and your business don't have to worry about the harsh penalties that can arise if they come after you. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy. Tap in with Financial Literacy with TC. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I'm TC,
If you're looking
and
for
I'll see you next
me,
time.
you know just where to find me. I'm on a pod with TC, with TC. Oh, I'm on a pod with TC, with TC.